y'all? This is your boy, man, North End Floyd, man, and this is episode 100 of the Kickback Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for, you know what I'm saying, being with me while I reach this 100 episode, man. And damn, people already tapping in. What's up, CC? You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to thank everybody for, you know what I'm saying, helping me reach this milestone, episode 100. You know, doing shows once a week. I'm gonna try to give people more content and start dropping more shows, you know, randomly and stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in and supporting your boy, you know what I'm saying, why I made this transition. So on episode 100, which we will be talking about what a man wants in a woman, you know what I'm saying? Part 1 was pretty dope. It was a lot of feedback, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was inboxing talking about cornbread, his opinions, talking about Stacy, their opinions and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women they was agreeing and they was disagreeing, but this is part 2. And part 2 is special because we have a sponsor, um, the Till Spice Company, you know what I'm saying? Black owned out of Beaumont, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Doing a thing and I got some right here, man. This lemon pepper is the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I tasted this lemon pepper, I was like, damn, black people made this. I was like, damn, a black person
Unknown
made
caller.
this. Uh oh. Hold on. Let's see. Dang, Kim must have hung up. She was but anyway, like I was saying, man, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's pretty dope that you know what I'm saying, a black owned company had you know, had did that. So, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be doing a giveaway. And you know what I'm saying? So you know, Kim, what's good with you? Let me see. Hold on, Kim. Let me see. Let me see why you're not coming on. You was on, but I don't see why you ain't on right now. Cause you was on, but you must have hung up or something. Somebody cut you off. I didn't cut you off.
Clip my shit. Like, clip.
All right, we good. We got you on, Kim. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
I'm
people
glad.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so a lot of people been supporting the brand. I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying, your stuff doing well on Facebook. So
So what? So what was your initial thought when you received? Because you did receive the lemon pepper, which is very popular. A lot of people are like really, really fucking with the lemon pepper. Um, and so, what was your initial thoughts when you seen the actual bottle? Like, because a lot of people wasn't expecting it to be the size that it was, or they wasn't expecting, for the label to be as professional. So, what was your initial thoughts?
yep. I was actually, I'm not gonna say I was surprised. Hold on, Mike problems,
Of
but
course, because it's me. Because it's me.
I'm not gonna say I was surprised
No,
and
I'm
stuff.
saying you wasn't surprised because you know that like anything that I've done that you've seen previously, which was I think only lashes, I always try to provide something great for people if they're spending their money. That's just my tactic. I don't want you to spend your money on something and it's just
Yeah,
thrown together.
I mean for sure. When I first seen it, I was like, oh, this dope. This like, you know, it's up to par with, you know, other companies that you see at like HEB and Market Basket. This ain't no, you know, we just starting off, you know, we're fresh with this, let us grow. Nah, it's like we here and you know, we like the other companies, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we not don't put us behind nobody. The label is 100, you know what I'm saying? The label feel like, you know, you could leave this outside and the label won't fade or nothing. And so
It's waterproof, so you can. A lot of people that do a lot of cooking, they touch a lot of stuff, and you might touch a chicken, you might get seasoning on your hands and stuff like that. And people take that, like my husband really takes his seasonings and his spices like very, very serious. So you can take your little towel, damp towel, wipe it off there. It's waterproof, So we wanted it to be a luxury feel. We wanted it to be a luxury label, just not a seasoning. Just here you go. So we wanted it to be luxury all the way around, inside and outside the bottle.
Yeah, when I did like a little hand sample, like I poured some in my hand, I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it tasted good. I was like, damn, where y'all coming up with this stuff at? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got like a little, you know what I'm saying, a warehouse or something? Because I
I
was
mean,
like,
call us
shit.
Dexter. Just call us Dexter. We up in the motherfucking lab.
And
We.
y'all got salt.
But my husband,
I was like, damn,
we,
black people.
you,
I was like, how black people
oh,
get
that shit made me
salt?
laugh.
I was
That
like,
shit made me
shit.
laugh. You was like, my nigga, y'all got salt?
I was
Nigga,
like,
yes,
damn.
we got it.
Yeah, I was just like, how y'all
We
get
we
how
we
y'all
got
get
it.
salt? I was like, how do y'all get
Don't
salt?
worry about that. Don't worry about how the fuck we got salt. Nigga, just
Okay.
know we got some motherfuckers.
All right, so you doing a giveaway, right?
So we're gonna do a giveaway. But I want you to ask the question maybe towards the middle or end of the show. You know what the question is. Let me know who answers the question. And they can DM me their address, and Monday I'll send them out the prize. But for future references, Floyd has been promoting us. We have the website up.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have more things to come. I'm going to sponsor more shows because, of course, I mean, it's the kickback.
Yeah,
you got to
sure.
sponsor the motherfucking kickback.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate you, Floyd. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your wife liking the season. I really didn't care if you liked it. It's more if your wife likes it.
Yeah, she busted in the door. So, she was like, "Oh, this good."
Like,
oh, she actually wanted. She actually want to grill like some fish tomorrow with the lemon pepper.
Yeah, use that lemon pepper. Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah. So
a very popular one for the seafood. The sneezing seasoning. Like everybody's been like busting my head open about the fucking seasoning. Like they really fucking with it. They putting it on pork chops. They put, we call it seafood drip, but they putting it on pork chops. They putting it on hamburgers and pasta. So that one in Jack of All Trades have like really taken off. We do have a wild game. It's called Off the Bench. So for people that like deer sausages or anything gamey like the lamb chops, and our specialty blends have recipes on the back. So if you like lamb chops and things like that, we have Off the Bench. I think it's out of stock, but it takes the game taste out of the game. The gamey stuff.
Yeah.
So Tony mixed some special stuff with that. So, but anyway, I'll let you get back to your show. I appreciate it. More to come from the Teal Spice Company and more sponsorships, more collaboration with the kickback. So
100. Yes, man. I thank you. I appreciate you for sponsoring the show. Appreciate you for finally coming on the show because I've been trying to get you on the show since like last year, maybe the year before last.
Don't bring that bullshit up. Don't bring that bullshit up. As a matter of fact, I'm coming to your motherfucking house. I'm coming and I'm taking over. I'm doing like, how Rap City, the basement used to do when they used to come and take a shit and just take over? That's what I'm coming to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't no guest, nigga. I need to fucking host it.
I'll kick back and chill, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no doubt.
There you go. It's the kickback.
Hey, I appreciate you.
All right, then, Floyd. I'll let you get back to your show. Have a great, great show, and I'm about to tune in on Facebook myself.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
100. All right, man. That was the Teal Spice Company, man. Y'all can check out their website, check out their seasoning. I'm not capping just because she on here. She gave me some seasoning. The seasoning is actually really fucking good. Like lemon pepper. Like I'm not the biggest lemon pepper fan, but this lemon pepper shit is really good. Like I put it on my hand like several times. The shit is good though. I was like, damn, they got something here. They could be millionaires and shit if they keep it up, keep doing their thing. I'm with it. The Kickback Podcast is supporting the Teal Spice Company. So anyway, Cornbread, man, you ready to get on with the show and the questions and shit?
Yes, sir.
All right, 100, man. So, hey, this is episode 100, man. New location for the Kickback Podcast. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. We go do the giveaway. And if you want to chime in, if you want to call on some of these topics and the shit that we're covering, You all you got to do is just call the number 49233 0017. You could call, you know what I'm saying, and voice your opinion. We not go hate, you know what I'm saying, and just get it off your chest if you don't uh agree with what we saying. So anyway, I had it up. I had the little number up, but I didn't want to do it like that. But let's get on to the first question, man. Let's chime into the Kickback Podcast, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Um, Now, this first question, I didn't post it. I didn't post it up with all the other questions because, like I said, I was telling Cornbread, I didn't want people to prepare for it. I didn't want people to study. I didn't want nobody to pull out no stats and none of that. So, you know what I'm saying? I kept it a secret. uh Hold on. And so one of the questions was, bang, why did women show hate towards Kevin Samuel when he died? You know what I'm saying? When Kevin Samuel died, it was a lot of females with some malicious, vicious comments. They was happy this man was dead. I think they was more happy that this man was dead than you know what I'm saying, than like cop killers walking around and you know what I'm saying, and rapists. They was treating this man like he, you know what I'm saying, was just like the worst person alive, man. Uh Cornbread, why do you think women was hateful towards Kevin Samuel when he died, man?
Well, it had to do with the message that he was putting out there.
Mm,
Uh, Now, I'm from the era where we don't celebrate
mm,
people dying, and we don't celebrate or clap when people go to jail, or we don't applaud people downfall. That's the era that I'm from.
facts,
You
though.
know what I'm saying? So basically, all the women who celebrated his passing was the ones that he was talking about, and it doesn't change the message. The message is still out there. You know what I'm saying? And when you have that type of energy, you got to be careful because that shit can come back on you for being happy that somebody died.
Mm-hmm.
It could come back on you, and people not aware of that. You know what I'm saying? And I I also felt like there's an old saying that still rings true to this day. When people show you who they are, believe them. And
Mm,
what I saw on social media with my own two eyes, I believe it. And now I know how to move,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, because of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lesson, man. It was a lesson for a lot of people. I don't know if a lot of people got it, but it was a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to say rest in peace to that man and send
Uh-huh.
condolences to his family and his friends. You know what I'm saying?
No
Because
doubt, no
I
doubt.
don't celebrate nobody dying over it. Black men die too much on a daily basis for anybody to be celebrating any black man dying. And that's how I feel.
You,
So
you know what? It's a lot of rappers that's out there that's constantly dogging women, constantly calling them B's, H's, sluts. I hit it, left, quit it.
and guess what? That's the ones that they listening to.
They listening to it, they
They
rocking.
listening to it. They love that shit.
Future, one of the most toxic men out there. You know what I'm saying? His baby mama's constantly hitting him up saying that he ain't wish the kid happy birthday and do this, but Future is one of the number one selling artists out there. You know what I'm saying? Future even got Kevin Samuel in his video. I don't think the video came out, but it was behind the scenes. I seen Future, Kevin Samuel. They was doing a video together. So I mean, you got these two guys. You know what I'm saying? One getting love and the other one getting crucified. Uh, Me personally, I feel like Kevin Samuel. I look, if a woman is out there bashing, they had a dude out there. What was this dude? He was constantly bashing men all the time. Sitting in his car, big strong dude. He ended up getting busted cheating on his wife or something like that. I forgot his name. Uh he ended up writing a book and everything, man. Big strong dude sitting in his car, always talking about men not doing this, men not doing that. Dogging men out. Did I have a problem with him? addressing certain men, dogging them out. That's his name, Derek Jackson. Thank you. His name was Derek Jackson. Constantly dogging men out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take no offense about it because I knew his play. I knew what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was not talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get offended. You know what I'm saying? I just say, I know what he doing. He got an audience and he's catering to that audience. Now, when he got busted, he got caught cheating on his girl and stuff like that. I wasn't happy. I wouldn't say, that's what he deserved for hating on all these men. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Maybe he reaped what he sowed. But I feel if that person is not talking to you, if that doesn't relate to you, then you should not be worried. You know what I'm saying? Women wishing this man was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, that's kind of harsh, man. You wishing a man dead like that? Jeez. So, I mean, they was talking about the man was broken everything.
That's their go-to. That's the go-to insult. You're broke.
Yeah, you're broke.
Yeah,
And
that's the go-to
say
insult.
Derek Jackson still sitting in his car. Yeah, Derek Jackson, he was constantly dogging men out. It was the man fault that the woman cheated. It was the man fault that uh she left him because he wasn't making enough money. You know what I'm saying? A female want to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He was just constantly dogging dudes out. Was he talking to me? Nope. I just thought it was funny. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, you see what happened to Derek Jackson, man. You rise and you fall. So females, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the questions that you can tap in, you could comment on as far as, what we're talking about, as far as what men want in a woman. This is one of the few questions you could chime in, and you can say, why do you hate Kevin Samuel? What, he was too harsh. He was too harsh. Snoop, one of my favorite artists, he was pretty harsh on women. B's ain't S's, but H's and T's. Lick on my and my
You know,
uh
that was the song I had on repeat that whole weekend.
you
I had
had
that song on repeat the whole weekend.
you had it on.
Because that's how I felt. After I seen, it's you got to think about it. Think about it like this, because I could be very ignorant with saying some things, but
Okay.
I'm gonna take it to the intelligent side.
Mm.
Let's be real. When you look at the news, when you look at the local paper, when you go outside your door, it's violence going on all the time. And it's almost always a black person being killed.
Hmm.
We die at an alarming rate,
A high rate.
a high rate.
Yeah, we do.
So it's no excuse for women or anybody because it was a couple of simp suckers and trick ass niggas who was online celebrating his death too. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying? And that was
yeah.
offline as well. You know what I'm saying? So we got to kill that. We can't do that. We can't celebrate nobody death that's black as much as black men die every day.
True that.
And
Yes,
that's how I feel. You know.
no doubt, no doubt. So we gonna continue on R.I.P. Kevin Samuel. He made his, and let me say this too before I get off. It's like the Jerry Springer show. If you call on the Jerry Springer show, you know what you're gonna subject yourself to when you come on when you go on the Jerry Springer show. A female that's going on Kevin Samuel's podcast or whatever it is, you know what you're subjecting yourself to. He asking you questions, you answering those questions. You know what you go get. Why even go on that show if you know what that show is about? You think he gonna praise you? You think he's gonna give you the flowers and stuff like that? That's not what the show about. You know what I'm saying? So, if somebody asks me to go on the Jerry Springer show, I'm not going on that shit because I know what the show about. So
Right.
females was constantly going on this man's show and constantly getting ripped up like they wanted to get, like it was cool. Like, oh, I'm finna go on his show. I'm finna see what he gonna say about me. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I have to say about the boy Kevin Samuel. Just don't go on the show. Let's see what's up with that. Okay, all right. Shout out to my boy Zeno. But anyway, man, y'all share the show, man. Y'all share the 100 show. This is the Kickback Podcast Show. Y'all check out the morning show is gonna be dropping pretty soon. It's gonna be more content that's gonna be dropping. It's gonna be more shows. It's not gonna be Facebook Live all the time, but it's gonna be more shows that's gonna be just recorded, and then I'm gonna post on the page and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? Just tap in with your boy. We could talk about whatever if y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up and shit. We make something shake. Shout out to my boy DK Westbrook. Shout out to my boy Kendrick Hill, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rose. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the boy. But let's get on to the other question, man. Um, let's get on to the next question, man. Do females want to be led? Do you feel like females this day and age want to be led, man?
No, they want to be the
Mm.
leader. I've never heard so many women say I'm single and in a relationship at the same time ever in life.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like how do you expect a relationship but then still want the freedoms and liberties of being single? No, they don't want to be led. They let you know by their actions. They let you know by the music that they listen to. They let you know by the lifestyle that they live that they don't want to be led by no man. They want to be in charge. And the only man who will let a woman be in charge is a beta male simp sucker trick.
Shout out to my boy
So
D.
so that's what they want because that's the ones that they can run over. That's the ones that can go in their pockets. They can do them any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to be led by no man because a man not gonna put up with shit.
Ooh, man. Oh, okay. My boy Dino said no. Sonny, I think Sonny's married.
Unknown caller.
Oh, dang. We got another caller. Caller, what it do?
To accept, press 1.
Oh,
To
hold
send
on.
a voicemail,
Caller.
press 2.
Caller. Hey.
So I'm back.
Yeah, you back again?
I am because of that question. Do females want to be led?
Yes.
And the reason I call back in is because a lot of people assume from my personality and because I'm so aggressive. I've had that term used, which I don't think I'm aggressive. I just think I'm forthcoming. And I was raised in a certain environment, in a certain hood, in a certain household, to where I was able and I was encouraged by my father to speak my mind. So do females want to be led? Absolutely. If they feel safe. And that all goes back to you getting a female that's healed from the past traumas of her being led down the wrong path. So you can't lead a female that has been led and hasn't healed from being led in the wrong direction. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
So do I think females want to be led? Absolutely. Do I think that they can let their guards down to be led? Absolutely. But they have to feel safe. And is that the man's responsibility? Yes and no. It's your responsibility for your healing. So you have to heal what's in you that's making you feel unsafe. But also the man has to also show that he can properly lead in the right direction. So
okay, I feel that.
If that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. So keyword, female wants to be, they want to feel safe.
They want to be led to safety. It's not about being led. They want to be led to safety.
Okay.
So until they feel like they can be led to safety, you're going to get these women that, or don't want to be told what to do, don't want to, a man to tell them this, a man to tell them that, or they can take care of their own house and this and that and that and this. That's because they've been made to. They've been let down. They've been, you know what I'm saying? So they want to be led to safety. And also, it's a lot of men who were raised by single mothers. And so they're so used to being lax and sitting back and watching a woman run herself crazy and raggedy that when they see it, they don't step up because the little boy in them is like, well, that's what they do.
So you think that a man that was raised by a single mom is lacking? He was lacking that male figure to show him how to be a man and show him how to lead the right way.
Not necessarily. It just depends on the mother. We have a lot of, let's just get, and I don't want to get off subject, we have a lot of toxic female energy that's raising boys into men. So that's gonna carry over. If you've been surrounded by toxic female energy and you've absorbed it your whole childhood and manhood and up in you're a teenager and you smelling yourself, but you also got this toxic ass female energy from this hurt, bitter, bad, don't like men, hate your daddy, hate this nigga, hate that nigga. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna carry over. And that's with a girl, that's with a boy. So a lot of stuff that we talking about now, when we talk about adults, really stem from us needing to talk about what happened in the household, what we seen, what we didn't see. You know what I'm saying? Because that shapes who we are.
I like that.
So
very
I had to call back in.
I like that. That's the caller. That's the Till Spice Company, man. Y'all go check out their website. Y'all check out their seasoning. They black people, they got salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? So,
we do. We got salt and my husband, believe it or not. If you know my husband personally, not because my husband doesn't do social media. I do social media. I am the extrovert or the talkative one. But my husband is definitely not a follower. He is definitely alpha and he leads. I talk, but the nigga don't play that. So again, do I enjoy that? Absolutely. That's how my dad was. That's how I grew up. So I enjoy it. I crave it. I want it. But you can't lead me to a path of destruction. Then we got a problem because I know better than it.
For sure.
So again, that's my take on it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm gonna get back to my business, but that's my take on it. So,
all right, thank you for calling in because that was a great answer, great opinion for sure.
All right, Floyd. Bye.
Bet. All right, and also it's North End Floyd. She got that wrong a little bit, so it's North End Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was I like the answer. I like the opinion. You know what I'm saying? The female wants to be safe. They want to feel comfortable. And Brad, let me say this too. A lot of these dudes, let me chime in on the dudes. A lot of these dudes are leading these females to destruction. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes can't lead shit. You know what I'm saying? They followers with their homeboys. You know what I'm saying? They mostly followers. They can't lead nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no goals. They don't have no aspirations. They not doing nothing. They rather just go to the club. You know what I'm saying? They just lacking goals and into integrity and everything. So I can understand that. But females, you got to pick up on that. You got to pick up on, hey, this guy is not no leader. You know what I'm saying? You need to pick up. You need to communicate that from the get-go, from the beginning. Maybe some communication. Maybe you need to help him lead. Maybe you need to help him find his way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to tell him, hey, if you want to be with me, we need to do such and such. We need to do this. We need to do that. You know what I'm saying? And he might listen or he might say, fuck you. But hey, either way, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to lead your way down a destructive path, you know what I'm saying? And all that. So, yeah, Megan, she said, yes, you need to see the red flags. And if you like them enough, maybe you can correct the red flags. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you can help him. Because, you know what I'm saying, a good man is, you know what I'm saying, only so good with a good woman. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. So, the question, because, man, I almost got off the topic too. You know what I'm saying? So, but the question is, do females want to be led? And you know what I'm saying? Like she said, Cornbread, a lot of females too. Let me get on these females. A lot of females be having that toxic behavior. Oh, I'm gonna talk back. I don't listen. I'm gonna do what I want. I go to the club when I want to go to the club. You know what I'm saying? I could do this, I could do that. Shout out to the boy Stacy. You back on Stacy? What it do?
Man, how you doing, gentlemen?
It's good that you chimed in. We're talking about, do females want to be led and stuff like that. So I think if you have the right female with the right mindset, yeah, she would probably want to be led. You know what I'm saying? But if they got them females out there, man, with that toxic behavior, and man, you got to pick up on the red flags too. You gotta understand if she want to go to the club every weekend and stuff like that and hang out with her homegirls, and she don't really got the jobs is she got like 3 jobs every year and stuff like that. You need to pick up on them type of red flags, man, before you get deep into that relationship. And you end up having a baby, and then man, it's toxic and all kind of stuff, man. So you gotta pick up on the red flags, man. Key. Stacy, how you been, brother? What's good with you?
Man, I'm great, man. I'm actually leaving early college's high school graduation, which is amazing.
Mm.
But to pick up on this topic right here, if you'll let me have the floor for a second, I just
Yes, sir.
want to play devil's advocate real quick.
Do what you do.
So, so with I would say, and I'm speaking just from the outside looking in because I'm not a woman, but I feel like for those women who do have a hard time with being led, it would probably be because of lack there of leadership or male example that they had in their life and their upbringing, right? If all they grew up and they knew of a strong woman who took care of the house and didn't rely on a father or anything else like that, well then that seed starts to carry into fruition where it makes it difficult for a woman to want to be led because that's not anything that she knows.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So
Okay.
I think more so the women who've seen and had a father who was there and had a mother who stood in the gap, they'll be more likely to understand the ushering of allowing a man to be led, but also maybe the selection process of a true leader would be a lot different. So I mean, I think it all comes back to us because I certainly believe that the man is the head, and uh, even if mom and father are not together, you still should be able to identify that the husband or the man is still present and leading his family.
No doubt. I like that, man. You sharp too. Where you say you was coming from? You looking real sharp.
I appreciate it. I said early college graduation. So shout out to the Owls. So we
Yeah.
had 36 kids who just crossed the stage with a associate's degree and also with high school diploma.
Hey, shout out to the youth, man. I think education is important. I,
Absolutely.
I'm a firm believer in education, man. Higher education. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Um, Stacey, we're doing a part 2. What do a man want in a woman? Because part 1 was pretty um it was pretty opinionated. There was a lot of people inboxing me. There's a lot of people saying you need to do a part 2. There's a lot of people that didn't like y'all opinions. There's a lot of people that liked y'all opinions. So I thought it was only right to continue. And to be honest with you, we're not gonna get to all the questions because we're already 30 minutes in. So we're not gonna get to a lot of questions. So it might continue on to next week or whatever until we hash out this subject, whatever. But um, do females want to be led? You know what I'm saying? That's where we chimed in. Um, let's get to another question, man. Do men know how to communicate what they want? Um, Me sometimes I feel like I feel like certain situations can be avoided if the man just communicates what he wants in this relationship. Um, and what he sees, you know what I'm saying, the fruition, the future of this relationship. I think sometimes those guidelines don't get established because you're so busy going on dates and you like each other, you're going out to eat, and you want to say the right things. You know what I'm saying? You like her, you want to say the right things, so you don't really want to kind of cross that line and say, "Hey, look, I'm looking for something real." You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to play no games. I'm just saying, just whatever it may be. Or I'm looking to be with somebody to have a family. You know what I'm saying? Or have some kids and stuff like that. Feel like certain men. I feel like men don't establish those guidelines because sometimes they like the female so much that they don't want to push her away by certain type of things that they may want from her. So what do y'all feel like? Do y'all think men know how to communicate what they want from a woman?
Some men do. The ones who are, straightforward and forthcoming with themselves and their situations. They know
Got a
how
lot
to
not to break
articulate
you
what
off,
they want
cornbread. I'm getting a lot of hell no's.
Okay, well, I'm a man and I'm speaking for a man's perspective.
Okay,
And
bet that.
here we go again with the interrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like can't
Yeah.
no man talk about this issue and not be interrupted. It's not going to happen. So we can go on and bag that situation up. But
Okay.
I'm just speaking from my perspective. I'm very straightforward and forthcoming,
Yes,
and
sir.
I can communicate what it is and what it's not. Some men have difficulty because they operate on lies.
Okay. Can you go into details on that? As far as like they operate on lies, like what example?
I mean, if you have to tell one lie, you have to tell another lie to cover it up. And then before you know it, you done lied over 20 times and you done forgot your original lie. And women, because they think in 6 different directions at once, they can keep up with what you said. And they know when they hear a lie because they done heard so many lies.
Yeah, yes you can. Yes you can, Kim.
So
yeah.
That's just the truth. I mean, I don't know why they operate on lies. It's easier to tell the truth. I mean, I lied when I was a child. I'm not a child anymore, so I don't have a reason to lie.
Oh, we got a well.
To accept,
we got the same column. We got Kim. She back on the scene.
Okay, I don't want to take over your show.
Nah, you good. I mean, you the sponsor. You know what I'm saying? So you it's all good.
Oh, okay.
So what do you have to say? What's your opinion about this? You not. I mean, what's up? Do men know how to communicate?
The question was, absolutely they do. I think that with anything, if you've taken a public speaking class, they'll tell you you have to know your audience. I think that we all know how to communicate. I feel like just like with a love language, we have to find out how people receive our communication. So, some people use certain words and some people like to write. Some people communicate better with body language. So you just have to find the way to communicate to get your point across effectively. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes sense?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
So I don't necessarily think that all the time people don't know how to communicate. I feel like sometimes other people don't know how to receive it in their communication language. You understand?
Yeah.
So I hate that it's always out there that men, especially Black men, don't know how to communicate. I feel like if you don't say stuff a certain way, if you don't speak in a certain way, then it's often, not taken into consideration. So I do think that men know how to communicate. I really, really do. And I feel like that as women sometimes, if they don't talk to us like we feel like we should be getting talked to, then we automatically just shut them down and we don't give them a chance. Instead of showing them, instead of taking a little more time, just like you would with a child, not calling men children at all. But sometimes you have to, you got to teach people, just like you teach people your love language. You teach them, you show them, this is how I receive love. This is how I receive communication. So it's the same thing. If you're in a relationship with the person that you plan on spending your life with, that you plan on growing with, that, you have a connection with, you're going to have to teach them some things. Not everybody's going to know automatically how to do certain things. You have to be patient and you have to teach them. You have to grow with them. Y'all have to grow with each other. So yes, I do believe that Black men know how to communicate.
No
and
doubt.
I'm not gonna call in again.
Nah, I mean it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You speaking on you speaking on the the other side. So you know what I'm saying. I don't hate on the callers, and so you call in.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna call. No, I'm not gonna call in again. I'm not. That's it. Y'all have a great show. I'm gonna just be in the comments. Thank you, Floyd. I'm not gonna call anything, but I had to say that.
Another 5 minutes, we're gonna ask that question and see if they know. You know what I'm saying? For the giveaway,
Oh, okay.
the giveaway be happening in about 5 minutes. So y'all keep it in tune. So for sure.
Okay. I won't call in good.
All right. So Stacy, what you think, man? You think men know how to communicate what they want with the female?
Man, I think there's multi-layered because you have different ways of communicating. Um, I think, some people, they don't communicate verbally, and if that's what you're looking for, then you may not get that exactly from that man. Some men know how to communicate with their hands, some men know how to communicate with their eyes, but also some men need a safe space to communicate, and I think, like, personally for me, like, we get into that argument of being my piece or being someone who's nagging. Like, I think anybody will open up like a book, but they got to feel comfortable with you. They got to want and have that desire to talk to you. So, understanding another person's love language, where if you creating these guards, you're drawing them up on this individual, then it's best to help relax them. So whatever it may be, and sometimes you got to adopt it during certain periods of time, right? We all got our own things. Some people like to communicate when it's dark, right? Some people like to communicate, during the daytime. Some people don't want to talk when the game is on. So when a guy on 360 or PS5, he don't want to talk then, right?
Yeah, facts.
Let that man finish, and then guess what? Whatever's on your mind, he's more willing to express it to you. So I just think it's some little nuances that if we just understand how you communicate and when do you communicate, and just understanding that person. I mean, when you're really talking about a relationship, you just adopted that with that person. That person already lived 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They already had their own ways. You just inserted yourself over the past few months or few years. That's what I got.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think you're right. I think you're exactly right. People can communicate with different ways. Your eyes, mouth, hands, nighttime. When the Cowboys are playing, please, this is not the time to talk. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they losing. Don't talk to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Give me an hour or two if we lose or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, the wife understands that. You know what I'm saying? After certain years of being together, she understands that. So, you know what I'm saying? But I think you're exactly right. Communication um, can be received in different a multitude of ways. So that was the question, man. Do females want to be led? Now here's another question. Here's another question. Uh, how important is freedom? Um, I think we tapped into the last show, but I felt that I want to go into details as far as how important is freedom. And that can be defined as trust also. Um, because I think freedom. I think it's a fine line with freedom because I asked a question before on my page, and hey, y'all need if y'all haven't subscribed to the Kickback Podcast page, uh, go like it, go share it. I post a lot of questions on there, um, a lot of Q&As. But one of the questions was, like as far as how late do you let your significant other or a person that you're involved with how late do they come home, or are they allowed to come home? And a lot of people were saying they're grown and uh they can do what they want long as they communicate with me. And a lot of people was agreeing with, they was answering along those type of lines. But me personally, I think is you're allowed to go out, and I don't want to like get off the question, but I just wanted to chime in on that question. But you can go out. That's cool. I don't have an issue with that. But I think as far as a respect factor, you going out, and this is my opinion. If you're my spouse, we're living together and stuff like that. If you're going out with your friends, that's cool. But I think you need to come in at a reasonable time. I don't need you. Oh, I don't need you coming in at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning drunk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, we had a caller, but they hung up. But I don't need you coming in 5 o'clock in the morning while I'm getting ready to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I think you need to have a sense of reason, like, yo, let me respect my man. It's 2 o'clock. I had fun with the friends. You know what I'm saying? I had a little freedom. Let me go home. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people was like, just call me. I just want to make sure you're safe. And I think they was capping on that and on that part of freedom. But I just want to answer that question. But let's get back to it. How important do y'all think freedom is?
Freedom is I'm glad you elaborated on it. In a lot of ways, freedom ain't really free anymore. If you think about life and where it's so many cameras every corner you turn, you know, and Beaumont is so small, you really can't do anything without not being seen. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has a camera phone. So what is freedom? What is freedom when you know, a lot of people are confined to their neighborhood or where they reside in?
Yeah.
It's a little, you know, the waters become muddy when we ask what is freedom. But freedom as far as a relationship is concerned. Okay, that's what you're talking about. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
You should be allowed to have freedom because I feel like that's an extension of that trust. Because if there's no trust, then why are y'all together in the first place?
True.
So
I know,
freedom is
caller.
very important. It just need to be respect had on both sides.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's the thing. It need to be respected on both sides. So we got a caller. Hey, caller, what it do?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Caller, where are you calling from?
So I'm calling from Houston, Texas, by way of 409. Anyway,
Hey, 409 in the building.
Anyway.
Time.
Anyway, I was calling about the freedom thing. I feel like everybody should have their own space. I feel like you should trust your partner enough to give them space. If I say I'm going with my friends, I should be able to communicate with you and let you know, hey, I'm going to be in by 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever. I don't feel like anybody should hoover over anybody. Me personally.
I like that. You can now see, look, I respect that because you communicate. You say, look, I'm gonna go out with the friends. I'll be back about 2. Now that's great communication. Okay, so like I can understand that. So if it's 4 o'clock come around, then I understand that person calling.
No,
like,
4 o'clock, then you know you got explanation. But I feel like anybody in a committed relationship, whether it's marriage, you know, you've been with somebody, y'all engaged, whatever. Everybody's had an open line of communication, and you should know what's acceptable for you in your relationship.
True,
You know, that's just how I feel like.
True, because a lot of things. I'm just gonna speak on this area. A lot of things in Beaumont close around 2 o'clock. So you coming around. If you coming home at 5 o'clock, what was you doing from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock? You know what I'm saying? And you didn't call me.
That's a big deal. I mean, you got to be respectful of your house, your space, your partner, everything. Like you shouldn't. If you're in a relationship, I mean, if you come to my door at 5 o'clock in the morning, you need to stay where you at. But anyway,
for sure.
But anyway, like I said, you just got to have that open communication. You know, if something happen, you know, just open communication. Like I said, I feel like I said, you should not hoover over anybody. Because the person, if they want to do something, they're going to do it regardless. But you call them 20 times, whether anything. I mean, if that's what's on their mind, that's what's on their mind. So you have to have a certain amount of level of trust for whoever that you're dealing with, in my personal opinion.
No doubt, no doubt. I thank you, caller, for voicing your opinion, calling from H-Town out of the 409 and stuff like that. I thank you.
All right, y'all. Goodbye.
All right, 100. Stacy, I seen the faces you was making. What's up with that? You don't agree?
I kind of feel a little strange about talking about the word freedom. I mean, because it's just some ain't sitting right with me on that, because it almost seems like we're talking about in a relationship you're like shackled down, right? Or you know, you don't have the opportunity to be you. And I think that if we're going on lines of talking about freedom, then man, probably you shouldn't even be in a relationship anyways. Now, I believe that, we do have respect for one another, but when you're going through the dating and courting process, then you should already know who your mate or who your mate is and what they like to do. I mean, this is what I at least think, we're asking interests, we're asking what you like to do, where you like to be, and things like that. Now if it's a one-off occasion, hey baby, go and kick it with your girls. All right.
Mhm.
Only thing I ask is if you ever feel the need where you can't operate a vehicle safely, well then you give me a call and you let me know. I come pick you up, no questions asked, then we riding back out. But
Mhm.
in the terms of freedom, I don't believe nobody should be sacrificing who they are for a relationship, because I don't think that the relationship is bounded upon something that's supposed to be sustainable if we're talking about someone having a lack there of freedom. If you were a party goer before you was in a relationship, then you should be a party goer during the relationship and thereafter. And that's on both sides. You should never be going into a relationship to change someone.
That is true. I don't think you should go into a relationship and try to change that person. I think that um, I did say freedom, but I think that we're chiming. I think we're kind of depicting freedom. You know what I'm saying? Now, freedom is just like, you know what I'm saying, like space. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm going out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. As far as freedom, because like some people are clingy. So I'm just saying, as far as like, uh, like let me say this. Okay, so they got topless weekend. You know what I'm saying? So no, I probably not. I'm probably not going. But the wifey was like, "I want to go with you," and I was like, I want to do my thing. It's the Jeep event or whatever. Let me just swing through and do my thing. But Stacy, why you? So hear me out. So I was like, let me just swing through. Let me just have a little freedom. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. You trust me. So let me just go through there. Let me do my thing. I'm coming back home in a respectful time. Let me just have a little space just to, go do something or whatever. So that's all I'm just saying as far as freedom, because you do have couples and some people are clingy. They want to be with their man or they want to be with their girl and go everywhere they go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just defining freedom as like just space. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get that space every now and then, babe. So
Nothing wrong.
that's what I'm saying. And also, Kendrick, I told you I inboxed you, man, that if you wanted to chime in, you know what I'm saying, to come on the show or whatever, because Kendrick is married as well and stuff like that. But let me tell you, a lot of people when I do the show, shout out to you, Stacy, shout out to you, Cornbread. When I do the show and I tell like you want to come on the show, you know what I'm saying? These boys here, they come on the show. You know what I'm saying? When the show be popping and we get into these conversations, then people hit me up and say, man, I need to be on the show. I be telling y'all, come on, come tap in. Don't wait till we 50 minutes, 30 minutes into the show. The conversation is 100 and you want to come on. You need to see this right now and be like, I'm going on the next one, or I want to be on the next one. Don't wait till, you know what I'm saying? But uh that's how, I mean, freedom is important. You know what I'm saying? Space is definitely important. Let's move on to the next question. Um, man, y'all think compatibility is underrated? You think a lot of people move? You think a lot of people, they like, man, she fine. I like the vibe. We might not be compatible a little bit, but I'm looking past that. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's an issues with a lot of people breaking up and you know what I'm
Can I leave
saying?
this one off? Can I leave this one off? I want to go first on this.
Do y'all think that it's a reason, you know what I'm saying, people are breaking up? Is it the reason divorce rates is high? Do you think compatibility is underrated? Are we not putting that up on the list? You know what I'm saying? Are we just looking past that and thinking we can um work past that? We not compatible, but we're opposite, but you know what I'm saying, we attract. That makes a good combination. Well, what y'all think about compatibility? I think it's very important. I think it should be very high on the list. That's my opinion. Brad, what you think?
Man, compatibility. Oh man, so you gonna let Bray go first? I used to
No,
go
I
first
thought
on
you I
this.
thought you said you didn't want to be first.
No, he
No, I
said
want to go first.
Oh, my bad, Go ahead, man. The floor on you.
Man, so I mean, I do believe compatibility is underrated, man. And I think what we end up doing is we get so tied up into superficial traits, the looks and the facade of the opposite sex. But man, sometimes some people just got that gift to be your whole, right? To fill you where you have that void at. And I think sometimes we'll put them down because of some stuff that we know, hey, eventually it's gonna sag. The muscles that they have, they're gonna turn to fat.
Facts.
The the face is going to acquire wrinkles and everything else like this. So if you're looking at something for the long run, I believe that, man, you have to learn how to be compatible with your partner. The problem is when you're talking about the divorce rate is that, man, some people were just holding on because of the sake of kids. Some people were holding on because of the circumstance. He or her, they have money, right? Or he or her looks like this. But when we start to remove those external factors, and we start to say, well, when the kids graduate and they go, do you guys even like each other? And
Mm,
sometimes the answer is no. You know,
mm,
when the man or woman lose their job, right? But you were bounded because you like the fact that, hey, I like going on vacation. I like we had a kid, so we went on a baby moon and everything else like this to go along with it, right? But when that person ain't balling the way they once were, what did you have? So we're talking about relationships without substance, man. That's gotta be your ace. You got to know that, man. The only thing that bothers me, right, is that, man, we be with some good people and then we'll separate. But the craziest thing is when I used to be out in Houston, I would see a man homeless down on his luck, and then follow with him. He had a wife, and it was so touching to me because she could have been with any other person that's handing him and or handing her money. She could have been with him, but she chose to hold it down with a man, even in his homelessness, right?
mm. I hear what you're saying. I'm gonna say me personally. Um, the reason why I feel compatibility is important because as let me just speak on like the situation with me and my wife. I think we're compatible because she is not a person that's she doesn't go clubbing a lot. She likes to stay home. She likes to chill. She's um she's a homie type of person like me. Um, we were really low key, um, and stuff like that. And I like that. I like the fact that she's not loud. You know what I'm saying? She's a very calm person. And she makes it, and she just makes it feel comfortable. I mean, the vibe is comfortable with her, and that's just how I am. And it's just the compatibility. It's not no she's opposite, opposite attracts. Is she's a very cool, chill person. And I think that I'm not trying to knock. Shout out to all the females in the North End and stuff like that, but go, born and raised in the North End and chopping it up with some females in Plymouth Village and Maida and her CDS, they wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't like that. So when I ran across wifey, I'm like, wow, it was just relaxing. It was chill. The vibe was, you know what I'm saying, 100. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to go to the club or the SIG and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it was chill. I like, what you doing? Oh, I'm reading a book. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, I like that vibe. I like that style. So, I mean, the compatibility really hit off. So, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, shout out to all my North End women. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? My sisters, my cousins is from the North End. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just saying, because at one point, you know what I'm saying, I would say, hey, where you at? Oh, I'm in PV. I'm coming through. You know what I'm saying? So, but and it's an age thing too, you know what I'm saying? So, but uh Brad, I don't think you chimed in on this subject, my brother.
Uh, compatibility.
Yes, sir.
mm, that's one of the issues. I think an even bigger issue is people who date under the wrong pretenses.
Mm,
That's what it be a lot of times. It could be
My bad.
The man, it could be both the man and the woman not on their shit how they need to be, but they trying to make a relationship work when really they need to be working on themselves first so that they can be prepared when they do get in a relationship. And that's a bigger issue than compatibility because people see what they like all the time and they act on it. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily manifest into a relationship, but you know, I guess people say the vibe is everything. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
It's Amy Guidry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Amy. She said the vibe
Shout
is
out to AG. You know what I'm saying?
100. Yeah,
But
she said preach bread. Bread. Somebody said, I think it was Sonia. She said bread's finally making sense early in the comment. I say, oh.
yeah, that's my home girl. She don't be agreeing with everything I have to say, but
I
that's
see
the home
that.
girl though. Shout out to her.
I had to let you know. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but I had to let you know. She
Yeah,
said,
I saw that. I saw that.
she said use mine. Okay, let's, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple more questions to chime in, you know what I'm saying? Because we passed the hour and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep on. We gonna keep on bringing up this topic, man, because like I said, people was gonna inbox me. They gonna say, man, I like what Stacy was talking about on a particular subject. I like what Cornbread was talking about on a particular subject, or I don't like what Cornbread was talking about, or I didn't really understand or respect what Stacy was saying. You know, I get all kind of comments and stuff like that, and stuff like that. But I appreciate these brothers for coming on the show and tapping in. So, bang, man. Is sex number one on the list of what men want? Is sex? Is it number one on the list? I think it's pretty high, to be honest with you. It's I ain't
It's
gonna.
It's,
gonna
it's,
all
it's
it's
the
gonna
first
always be a one. Is it gonna be a 1A or 1B or 1C? It's gonna be somewhere in number one.
I was gonna say it's gonna be one or two, so I guess that two is stand.
No. It ain't no two. It's 1A or 1B or 1C. I don't know what you want it to be, but it's gonna be number one somewhere.
Look, my boy Aiden. Aiden said no. Aiden is capping. Aiden, you capping. I'm gonna inbox you after the show because I know you capping on that part right there, bro. I know. Trust me, the conversation we had. Um, okay, hold on. We finally got a male caller.
To accept.
Yeah, we got a male caller. Who we got calling here?
Man, it's Kendrick Smith. Man, what's
Kendrick.
good?
What's good, fam? Oh, we got boy Kendrick Smith. Where you calling from, Beaumont?
Oh yeah, 09, big money.
Phone 9 in the
Big money
building. Hey,
tech.
y'all share this show one time, man. Y'all share the kick. This the 100 episode, man. Y'all share this show. I got the boy Cornbread on. I got Stacy on, and I got Kendrick Smith on the phone, man. Ken, what you got to say, my brother?
Yeah, man. First let me apologize, man. I got your message kind of late. I was kind of tied up
You know
doing
what?
something.
And I apologize too because I gave it to you late, so that's my fault too.
Yeah, so like I said, bro, if you tell me early, I'm there. All you gotta do is let me know, and I'll show up on the show for you. But let me answer this question, man. You said is sex number one on the list of what men want?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I would say when you become a man, I don't think it's number one on the list. But when you're a boy, yeah. Like when I was back in high school, it was probably one of the first things on my list. Like, you know what I'm saying? Was she good in bed and all that kind of stuff. But as you become a man, you start to realize that there are so many more things that you want your woman to have. Because if I'm not really connected to you on a mental, spiritual level, sex really don't matter no more. I mean, because like I said, that's why I'm married. You know what I'm saying? It was more deeper than sex. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you just want to just say, okay, any woman can give you a nut, but what woman can tap into my mind is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I'm having sex nowadays, a little bit more spiritual now. Because like I say, here it is, after your nut, it's over with a normal chick. But when it's your wife, man, it's on a totally different level because we're connected. And when you connect, it makes everything else so much better. But sex, it's probably last, bro, right now. That could be
is last on the list.
That is last on my list right now. It ain't first. There's so many other things that you got to take care of as a man. You got to take care of your family. Family first. Making sure my family's taken care of. Making sure, I got all my children good in school and all that. It's like so much other stuff that you got to worry about and making sure your wife is happy. But, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you still got to take care of it, but it's not a priority right now. It's kind of secondary.
Let me ask this
So
question.
I just,
Let me ask this question, Ken. When y'all first got together, um,
hmm
you know what I'm saying, dating and stuff like that, just
hmm
the sex didn't play a part of.
no, no. I mean, I know what you about to ask. Did it play a part of me choosing her?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it had a part to do with it, but it didn't. It wasn't the main deciding factor. You know what I'm saying? Because it had to be something to keep. You know what I'm saying? It had to be, like I said, what really kept me with her was, you know what I'm saying, how she loved my children, how she accepted my kids as her kids. How we prayed together when we first met, how we were just reading the Bible all the time. Those type of things made me decide, hey, I want to marry this woman.
Okay.
Because we was connected on so many deeper levels than just sex. Because I've had that before. And eventually, guess what? That shit fade away. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be looking for the next Miss New Booty. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you see a woman with a nice ass or, whatever you like as a man, whether it's the eyes, the face, that all fades away eventually. So you got to have something that's going to keep you grounded and keep you not wanting to look at another woman. So that's why I say it's deeper when you become a man, but when you're still a boy, that's entices you.
Okay.
That's why a lot of men can't stay still.
Okay, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, every opinion is respected on the show, whether people disagree or not. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple people that
For sure.
I got a couple people that don't disagree, but we not hating on that. You know what I'm saying? We not tripping on that at all. You know what I'm saying? But if
Right.
that's if because you say you had that before,
That's me though. That's me.
yeah, that's
yeah,
you.
that's
That's
me.
you.
Everybody's different. That's how I look at it.
For sure, and we gotta respect that. But you know what I'm saying? And you said you had that before, as far as the
Yeah, I
sex
mean,
and
I
stuff.
had just all it was about sex. Yeah, I had that. It had to be something deeper. Like I said, having sex with different chicks, all that kind of stuff. That's a thing that I did when I was younger. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, it's levels to this thing. So, half the dudes I know that, still want to play the game, they still single. They still trying to find somebody to make something stick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where you want to be 50 and 60 still trying to look for something? I don't want to be 50 and 60 without nobody. I want to have a mate, a partner that we build and we grow together.
For sure.
So, at some point you got to start looking at things differently, man.
Yeah, no doubt. And man, I'm gonna hit you up, man. I'm gonna see if you're free, man. We can see if we get you on the next show, man, and see what's up.
Hey, Floyd.
Bro, for sure.
Get this
Anytime.
man, get this men circle or whatever. What's up, Stacy?
Hey, I want Kendra to step out the car right now. I want to hear what Kendra got to say. Kendra, step out that car. Go put that car in park. I want to hear what you got to say right now.
You know Kendrick Hill, man.
No, Kendra Hill.
Yeah, that's what I said. Kendrick Hill, man.
Yeah,
I want to hear what you got to say right now.
He had to step out the car. Hey, Kendrick, step out the car, man. But hey, fam, I appreciate you calling, man. I'm gonna hit you up, man. See if you got some time for the next show.
For sure, bro. Much love, man.
I bet.
Like,
yeah, man. He said it's last on the list. He said sex is last on the list. My boy.
Unknown caller.
I think he.
Please be Kendra. Please be Kendra.
I think he stepped out the car. What up, do, fam?
What's up, man?
Hey, you gotta cut. You echoing. You might have to step out the car.
What's up with it, man? What's up, brother?
What's good?
Man, hey, man, I just wanted to chime in on this little question right here, man. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to get out the car. Probably I got my phone and I got the plug. I'm still echoing.
Nah, you good now.
All right. Yeah, man. Say, man, I done been with my wife for 13 years, bro, and we've been married for 3, and I'm gonna say that's very high on the top of the list, bro. Sometimes she got to tell me to back off, but I think that's like that's a part of the chemistry in the mix, bro. It's like if y'all not compatible that way, brother, I don't know. That allows you to venture off, and try to find what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? As a man, is in our nature. You just follow your nature. You're not a sexual man, I don't know. But I'm just speaking on my bed for me and my wife and our chemistry that we have, man. Like I said, it's awesome, man. Sometimes she got to tell me I be going too hard, brother. Like
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
there's no cap, there's no joke. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm attracted to her mentally, physically, all the way across the board, man. That's my best friend, and of course, bro, that's like, man, if it's not like you say 1A is 1B.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, me personally, I think it's high on the list. You know what I'm saying? You see your girl, man, especially you got the shower or something like that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like the sex, you gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's gonna keep you from venturing out. You know what I'm saying? If you're not getting sex at all, you know, man, he gonna want sex. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting it from here. You know what I'm saying? That other females he might vibe with, she might creep in. Next thing you know, that's how stuff happens. But yes, I think mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying, sexually, you know what I'm saying, that is high on the list as far as sex goes, man. Because I mean, we men and stuff like that. Now, last on the list, who? I don't know about last on the list. That's fam though, but I'm gonna disagree with the last on the list part though.
Yeah, it can't be last on this. Like you say, you get out the shower the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? You might bend over, go brush your teeth, and it's going. Before you know it, it's going down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know
Like,
what I'm saying.
at the end of the night, y'all had. At the end of the night, you supposed to baby want to come home, and you know what I'm saying. If y'all been drinking or whatnot, y'all had a good little night, man. Baby, you supposed to be ready to get to that house.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For
Tell the covers off the bed.
And she down there should be expecting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
and nothing less.
Yeah.
And nothing less. And nothing less.
Hey, fam, tell them what you got going on with the gym, man. Just in case, you know what I'm saying, some people got some kids and they trying to see what they got going on for the summer.
Man. I've been we got a gym we've been running there. We got kids that, we trying to reach out to the youth. We got kids that compete. And we got also kids, we got a few single parents, single mothers that been having troubles with their sons. We bring them in, we installing discipline, and we teach them a little self-defense. I got some that be getting bullied at school, and some, that just want to really try to come in and learn how to fight and also compete. I'm registered with USA Boxing, me and a few of my coaches up there, and we got some kids that we take and go compete also on weekends.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I'm gonna have to get you on the show one day, man, so we could talk about that and how you got involved and all that, and how you know what I'm saying, how you came up with the whole thought process and all that type of stuff, man.
Man, you know how I got involved with that part. Our upbringing, bro. You know our upbringing, man. I've been trying to change the narrative, man.
Yeah.
A lot of the youth blind, man, and they lost, and a lot of them, they think the gun is the way. That's all they know is the gun, So
yeah,
they don't take no. They don't know where that gun gonna land them. If you ain't got a a decent pair, well, go see what that gun gonna get you in there.
Yeah, for sure. You can't bring no gun in there.
No, sir. But I get a lot of at-risk kids, bro, and I get a lot of parents, a lot of single mothers that be having troubles with their sons, man. And it's time to be a man. And we just don't just install just learning how to fight. We install discipline in them. We gonna hold a camp where we teach them how to tie ties, how to fix flats, teach them how to be a man, show them some etiquette classes. It's not always about that glorifying that hood stuff, man.
For sure. Facts, though, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you calling for real, though.
No doubt, boy. I appreciate you doing big things, Floyd.
All right, thank you, fam.
North End, Floyd.
You all right, my boy. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, Brad, what you think about that, man? How high on the list or how low on the list you think that is for you?
It's within the top 3.
Okay. Okay.
I also know that the times that we are in, everything is over hyper.
Adon Chavez.
Hey, Brad, I'm sorry to interrupt you. They got a lot of men. The men starting to come. The sex question is bringing the men in. This is what you wanted, Brad. You wanted a lot of men to chime in because you felt last time the women kept on coming, Brad. So we getting a lot of men this time. Hey, caller.
Yeah.
Hey, what it do? Where you calling from, man?
Beaumont, Texas.
Hey, what's up? You got a question? You got a opinion on our question?
Yeah, yes, sir. Sex is the big thing, man. I think it's one of the top 3, honestly, bro.
Is it top 3 for you?
Yeah, top 3 because it's like what the other guy said. It's true, bro. You gotta have a connection. You can get enough from anybody, but you gotta have that special bond with that somebody, So what he was saying, I think it's that. but at the same time, we're human beings. We want that nut. So I mean, I wouldn't say it's top number one. I would say loyalty,
Mhm.
but I would say it's up there, bro. Like just being real, it's up there.
Yeah, man. Um, Now, let me just ask this question: Are you single?
No, sir,
You're not
I'm
single.
not.
So, I
I'm
mean,
not.
when you and the person you started talking to, uh, did sex play a major part with the person you're talking to right now?
Man, to be honest, no, bro. Like
Oh,
with
okay.
her, with her, it was like I like I saw some distance like a long time ago, and I told myself like she's probably taking or X Y Z. She got a man because she's a good chick.
Mhm.
And when I got the opportunity, when the opportunity arose, sex was furthest from the thing. Like I never even thought about trying to hit it. It was more like I want to get to know this woman.
Mhm.
And I'm glad it happened like that because sex was never like the driving factor. I feel like it would have been sex. Like, oh, I'm just trying to get her panties. I'm gonna hit it and quit it. We wouldn't be where we're at right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to be attracted mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying, and all that, man. You know what I'm saying, as far as to keep that relationship strong, man. I appreciate you calling, my brother. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And, what are you doing tomorrow, caller? What, caller? What you doing tomorrow?
Oh man, right now, bro. I'm gonna try to take my daughter out to go. Try to take her to go exercise. It's kind of get hot, but
Okay.
try to get a little bit outdoors, and then I'm gonna go with my fiance. I didn't tell you I'm engaged, so gonna hang out with her. And
Wow!
probably just do nothing.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay.
You know,
Hit me up, caller. You know what I'm saying. You want to have a drink? You want to have a congratulations shot or whatever? Just hit me up, man. I got you.
most of it, most of it. I appreciate your show. I love the show. Something I don't be tuning in. Sometimes I just be at work and I can't tune in all the time, but I try to tune in, and whenever it's done, I try to listen to it because man, your people, everybody be in there. They speak facts, bro. They speak from the heart, and I love hearing different opinions
Yeah,
and just different ideas and
that's
different
what it's
views.
all
It's,
about.
it's a beautiful thing,
Yeah,
It's
no doubt.
BMT, like you sure said, BMT. I appreciate it, bro, and thank you again. Y'all keep doing your thing.
I appreciate you, caller. That's what's up.
Y'all have a good one now, all right?
All right, man. Cornbread. That boy, C-Lo Charles Afra say you look lit.
Yeah, I'm in celebration mode right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
celebrating.
hey, hey, let's take a pause. Hey, Cornbread, tell him why you celebrating though.
I'm celebrating because One Love comes out in exactly 7 days on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
The music video for Be All Right will also be out in 7 days.
Ooh.
Um, it's a positive project. If you notice that this project doesn't bear the parental guidance sticker on it, it's
Ooh.
because I made a totally positive project. This project doesn't have anything to do with drugs or violence. I created a project that everyone from any age can listen to.
Mm. Okay.
And
Good.
that shows a lot of growth for me because my music at one time was only raw, uncut, and explicit.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought that, I didn't think I would make anything positive ever in life, but I did, and I'm happy about that. And also thank everybody for watching the podcast Unpopular Honesty. We have some exciting things I'm about to try and see out there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned. Unpopular Honesty, One Love, Volume 1 on all streaming platforms, 7 days, baby.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you plug your stuff. Like I said, I like your podcast. I always say that. I say that shit a lot or whatever because you know what I'm saying. You don't sugarcoat it. You keep it real. You keep it 100. Y'all check out this podcast on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. Y'all check it out and y'all share it on y'all page if y'all could do that. It don't take nothing but 30 seconds to do that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get to the last question, man. You know what I'm saying? This has been a dope show so far. I appreciate you, Stacy, for coming on, jumping on after you came from a graduation. I appreciate that. Um, I definitely appreciate you, Cornbread, for tapping in. Last show, man. Ken was calling you the Bo My Gilly for some reason. I thought that was funny though. He said he used the Bo My.
I don't look nothing like that.
You don't look nothing like Gilly, but I just thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, let's keep it on track. Um, because I might save some of these questions for next week or whatever, because it's like about 7-8 questions that I got to get to, but I'm not gonna get to them. Um, let's get to another question as far as the last question of the night. How much attention do men really need? You know what I'm saying? How much attention do we really need? Do we need attention at all from our woman? Do we need little attention? Uh, uh, how do y'all feel about that?
Men need attention
As far as from that woman,
from a woman, from the woman he's with. I would have to say yes. Uh,
mm,
mm,
I'm getting a
that's where
lot.
I would leave it. I mean, if y'all together, yeah, from your spouse or whatever, yeah, I would expect, yeah, there'll be, it
Nikisha Wright.
should be.
Nikisha. If I say your name wrong, Nikisha Wright. I consider her a very intelligent woman. As far as depending on the love language, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about depending on the love language. Me personally, I like to feel noticed. I want some attention. I want to come home. I want you to kiss me. Uh, I want you to ask, you know what I'm saying, how my day was. You know what I'm saying? I want you to check on me mentally, uh, and see if I'm okay. Because you know what I'm saying, as far as a black man out there, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out there for us. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot
Word.
against us. So yeah, baby. I want you to check on me. I want you to, I gotta be tough for us. I gotta be strong for us. But I do want you to check on me, to make sure I'm all right mentally. You know what I'm saying? And make sure I'm okay. Because 9 times out of 10, I don't have nobody. I definitely don't have the homies calling me and checking on me and making sure I'm okay, making sure my day was all right and stuff like that. But as far from my woman, I need my woman to do that. I need my woman to give me that attention. So that's just me personally. People might think different, but I mean that's my opinion. So, Stace, what you think?
Bro, you said it. I mean, I feel the exact same way. I mean, I just think like one, like Miss Rice was saying, your love language. That love language is important, right? Um, but I mean, I need you to be attentive to the things going on in my life, being able to know if I'm down, you shouldn't be the one looking at me saying, "What's wrong with you?" Don't give me an attitude or anything else like that. So I mean, every other man they have their own thing, but I mean, everybody should want to be attention. Everybody should want to be recognized. I feel the same way you said. You said a mouthful.
Mm-hmm. Uh, um, Jericho. I'm drinking Tito's and lemonade. That's what I'm drinking. I'm sipping on a little Tito's and lemonade. You know what I'm saying? I'm off, so I just be celebrating, just being grateful. You know what I'm saying? Just being alive, just being free. You know what I'm saying? I just be celebrating life, man. That's what I'm doing. Um, Kendrick Smith said, and shout out to C-Loke, Charles Zafford, but Kendrick Smith said, yeah, we need to be catered. Marcus said, damn, my wife needs to read these comments. Hey, tag, if your wife got a Facebook page, tag her to the show. You know what I'm saying? Tag her to the show. Let her read the comments and stuff like that. Nikisha said, all good men deserve attentive women. That's true.
Very true.
Helena Adams, shout out to Helena, man. She's vegan. She has vegan recipes. Um, dope person. Helena, shout out to you. You're a very dope female. Um, Amy agrees. Sierra says men need love too. If you love your man, hug your man, pray for your man. 100. 100. I might have to I might have to post that on my page one day.
That's real.
That is real though. I might steal your comment. I might post it on my page tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? Because that is real. Love your man and hug your man. Pray for your man. Real talk. Um, Sonny question: how do men feel about? Oh, we're not gonna. I'm gonna say that question for later. You know what I'm saying? She talk about sex or something like that. Shout out to you, Sonny. Though I appreciate that though. But you know what I'm saying? Back to the question, man. You know what I'm saying? Brad, what you think about the attention? How much attention do men really need? You know what I'm saying? Can let me ask you this: can a relationship last? You know what I'm saying? From a female not giving her man any attention, can that relationship last? You think so, Stacy?
No, I'm just hearing you. I'm hearing you. I'm
Oh,
hearing
okay,
you.
okay,
I'm
my bad,
hearing
my
you.
bad.
No. It can't last.
It can't.
Yeah, I mean, you walk in, she don't notice you, whatever. And you know what I'm saying? She on her phone. That's one thing I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Put your phone down every now and then, and let's talk. Let's communicate. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be on your phone all the time. I think couples need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I think they need to put their phone down sometimes and just communicate. When me and my wife go out to eat, sometimes I look over and I be seeing couples eating and they both be on their phone. You know what I'm saying? They both be on their phone. They not talking to each other. They looking at their phone and all that type of stuff. Like I think like we need to really like start communicating with each other. And you know what I'm saying? As far as like this phone, social media, we give that too much attention. We give that more attention than you know what I'm saying our spouse, the person we with. You know what I'm saying? The post and who's doing this and who's doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I think we need to start showing more attention to, you know what I'm saying, the person that that we're
Okay.
involved with. Stacy, before we get out of here, man, let the people know what you got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you?
Right now, I mean, the only thing that's hidden right now, we in graduation season, man. It's Super Bowl for our kids, so I just want to give a big shout out to all our kids for making this milestone. We still have first generation high school graduates. I mean, it's a beautiful time. Like I said, early college they graduated today. 36 kids graduated last week with an associate's degree, and this today graduated high school and they're done with school. On the 26th, Beaumont United and Westbrook will graduate. Westbrook at 10 a.m. and Beaumont United at 6 p.m. Hey, even if you don't have kids, come out and just support them, man. Because
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, you never know um, who who you may click that light on for. Other than that, June 11, bro.
Mm-hmm. June 11th.
June 11th.
Yeah, June
June
11th,
11th.
man. Hey, June 11th. Man, I'm glad you said that because I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Every show I always forget to like I forget certain things I wanted to talk about. And I was like, you know what? I was gonna mention June 11th. You know what I'm saying? But June 11th, man, definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as the details, I think the details will be at at Shay's BB it's gonna be
Shababy.
Shabebe. I'm sorry. I never could pronounce that right. So it's gonna be at Shabebe. Um June 11th, bring your kids. It's gonna be food. It's gonna be mentors. It's gonna be a lot of positivity. It's in the North End, and it's called North End Kickback, but it's not just catered to the North End. If you're from the South End, if you're from the South Park, if you're from the Peace Side or whatever, your kid hungry or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or they need mentorship or whatever, bring your kid over. You know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, indulge in what we have going on and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a great vibe out there and stuff like that. um Nikisha, somebody did call, but they hung up when I tried to answer it. So we finna end the show, but if you want to tap in on the next show next week, I'm gonna keep it rolling. We go tap in on the show next week. If he wants to talk and call, I'll definitely look out for that number and stuff like that. So tell him my bad. But a number did call. It was from Houston or something like that, and it hung up. I don't know what happened. So but anyway, man, June 11th, y'all tap in. This was a very dope show, man. Y'all share this show. I appreciate everybody calling in. I appreciate my sponsor, the Teal Spice Company. Y'all check them out, man. They from Beaumont, 409. Hey, this is really some dope. seasoning, man. Y'all be buying Tex Joy and everything, but let me ask you this: what has Tex Joy did with the community? What has Tex Joy contributed something to the community? Have they did a kickback? Have they gave out backpacks? Have they did anything in the community? We always going by they product. I think Tex Joy is in this area. What have they done? I don't think they done nothing. You know what I'm saying? We keep supporting these businesses, but do they support us? We don't know because we ain't kicked the door. We ain't tapped on their door and asked them, hey, we doing something. Matter of fact, I'm finna see if I can reach out to Tex Joy and say, hey, Tex Joy, we support y'all in the community. We got some June 11th. What y'all want to do? You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to do? And if they don't do nothing, then we know how they feel. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, Stacy, I thank you for calling, man, after, you know what I'm saying, going to a graduation, man. I appreciate your dedication. Cornbread, I definitely appreciate your contribution to the show, the dedication and everything, man. I thank y'all for look, she said not Tex Joy. Yeah, we going in on Tex Joy. What they done or whatever. But man, I thank y'all for making this another dope show, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right.
Tex,
Appreciate it.
yeah, man, tell Tex Joy, tell Tex Joy, hey, we need crawfish seasoning. We need some crawfish sponsors. Come
Yeah.
on.
Hey, for real though, man.
Yeah.
They need to do something though, for real, man. We've been feeding them for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? So hey, they need to step up to the plate though. But hey, I thank y'all for coming on, man. Real talk though.
Thank you, brother.
All right, 100, man. All right, y'all. So that that was another. This is show number 100, man. I've been working for show 100 for a long time, man. And oh damn, I wish Stacy could have seen that comment. I definitely would let him know. But man, like I said, I'm gonna start doing more content. It's gonna be more shows, but it ain't gonna all be. I mean, the shows are gonna be constantly going Facebook Live every week, but I'm gonna also do some shows that's gonna be just pre-recorded. Everybody don't like to come on Facebook Live or whatever. So if you want to talk about, if y'all want to chop up something on the kickback about a particular subject, you know what I'm saying, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We could do a pre-record and I'll post it or whatever. We could chop it up, whatever. Y'all want to talk about aliens? Y'all want to talk about UFOs? Y'all want to talk about Bigfoot? I'm just throwing stuff out there. But whatever y'all want to talk about, if it's interesting, if I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's dope enough, we'll talk about it. Now, certain things, if you got a business or something like that, I can't talk about a particular business for an hour. You know what I'm saying? For 45 minutes. That's like a quick 10 minutes or something like that if you want a spot. Like my sponsor, the Till Spice Company. You know what I'm saying? She called in. She told about what they business, you know, what they got going on and everything and stuff like that. You could do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Till Spice Company. But like I said, man, y'all hit me up if you want to talk about something in particular, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to be Facebook Live or whatever, I got you, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a new location. So I got a new location. You could chop it up with your boy, and I'll post it sooner or later, man. It's gonna be on YouTube, it's gonna be on Spotify, it's gonna be on iHeartRadio, it's gonna be on whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm finna get out of here, man. Yeah. Oh, hey Megan, yeah, for sure. I'm talking about health. I got something as far as health, you know what I'm saying, and eating right and everything. I'm putting that show together real soon or whatever. My homegirl actually is supposed to be doing it next week, but I'm gonna see. Or whatever. I'm gonna see about that. But I'm putting together like a health show. Maybe you need to tap in on that show too, or whatever. So, man, y'all be safe this weekend. If y'all are going to Topless, man, be safe. It's gonna be dangerous out there. I'm probably not gonna go, so you're not gonna see me at Topless weekend. But y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all stay positive. Uh-huh. Check on your loved ones, and man, I'll see y'all next week, man. The next show, I'll let y'all know Monday what the next show is gonna be. It's probably gonna be like a part 3 or whatever. If it's not a part 3, when we gonna be talking about we're gonna be talking about mental health next week. We're gonna be talking about eating right, eating healthy, and all that type of stuff next week. So I'm gonna see. I probably might do a poll and see what y'all want to talk about. Nikisha, we talked about Kevin Samuels. Uh the first question was Kevin Samuels, so it's gonna be around the 20th mark of the show. and stuff like that. So
Kendrick Smith.
dang, I was finna get out of here. Let me see what Kendrick got to say. Kendrick, what up, bro? I was finna get out of here. What it do?
No. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I hit you up once you get through. I thought you was done with the show.
Oh, okay. I bet I got you 100.
Okay, bro.
All right, so top it up with Ken after the show, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all share the show. This is show 100, man. This is the Kickback Podcast show. Oh, the Spice Company. It's the Teal Spice Company, man. Man, that light blinding it, man. It's the Teal Spice Company. But hey, DK, man, it's all over my page. You know what I'm saying? I'll tag you. Matter of fact, I'll try to tag you on there, man. Hey, this season in 100, man. And it's black people. Black people made this season, man. They got salt, they got pepper, they got lemon pepper, they got all kind of seasoning, man. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm definitely supporting they out of 409 and everything, bro. Like it's legit. The packaging legit, the label legit. They went 100. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have step. You know what I'm saying? Because they new to the game. They came all the way in it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. They got an expiration date. They got everything on here that you're gonna see on every kind of season. And so it's 100, man. Appreciate them for sponsoring the show. So that's what's up. And if you want to be a sponsor on the show before I get out of here, just hit me up. I'm gonna let you know what you got to do. It's easy. It's simple to be a sponsor. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying it's nothing like it's free, but you know what I'm saying? Is you know what I'm saying? Just holler at me and we can make that happen. But I'm finna get out of here, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all stay positive. Y'all stay blessed. And just leave that nigga shit alone. But I'm out of here. 100. This is show 100. Y'all share it, please. It's your boy Nathan Floyd. Shout out to y'all. I'm out of here.